Hey guys, welcome back. Something funny kind of cracked me up right now. I just did a video, actually just a few hours ago, about, it was kind of a review, like an 8-month review on the Shure GLXD guitar wireless system. So if you're interested in one of those, check it out if you want to. But the reason I was chuckling about it is because, well, I'm doing 2 videos in a row with the same clothes on. So if you do watch that other one, this is why. Number 2, I just shot a video of a kind of a, I guess it's properly called triple blind mic comparison, and the whole thing about it was not which microphone it is. You take your pick. It's about which sounds better. Let's say for my particular voice, and when it comes to your particular voice and your application. So, but at the end of it, you get to see in real time what microphone it was. So I hope you can listen. I hope these are some good examples that I gave you. Maybe I can do better next time, but I've seen a lot. Thanks to all the other people on YouTube channels that do these mic things, because I sit around and watch them myself too. So I didn't go search and see if there was one exactly like this. I didn't want to try to copy nobody else, so I tried to make this one just a little bit unique and different. Maybe there's one out there, who knows. But anyways, it don't matter. This is, I would watch this one myself. So anyways, see which one you sounds best. Maybe you'll be surprised at the end, maybe not. So we'll see when we're done.
All right, guys, how's it going? I'm kind of excited to do this. We're going to do a triple blind microphone test. You'll see right now I'm in front of mic 1, just stepping over in front of mic 2, and stepping over in front of mic 3. And for the first part of this test, I hear a little ringing, and I wanted to move things around, but I thought, no, you know what? For maybe somebody who's not done live sound before, or not had to EQ wedges, or maybe they don't have a wedge with a board they can EQ it, and they don't have a wedge with a filter on it. You know, maybe this is what they're stuck with. So it's something to maybe keep in mind. I think when I EQ these there in a couple minutes, that the ringing should go away. But right now, yeah, like I said, I don't know if there's other tests like this. I know there's a bunch of mic comparisons, but I don't want you to know what the mics are to begin with. I just want you to listen to them, and I want you to pick the one that maybe you think sounds best on my voice, and you just hear that right there. I want you to listen for plosives just as I'm normally talking. I don't want to try to exaggerate anything during this test. And then when we're done with it, I just want to go up and grab the camera and in real time walk up and show you the microphones, so you know everything was legit. So anyways, as you see right here, I'm still talking to you just normally right here in front of mic number 3. Stepped into front mic number 2 right now. I've gained the mics up. I think the volumes are about level, and that's what I'm going for, to make this as equal as possible. And as you see here, I just stepped back into to microphone number 1. So anyways, yeah, listen for clarity, listen for detail, listen for plosives, listen for you know, highs that are too harsh, or lows that are too much. Could be muddiness or something. And like I said, you always have that to listen to try to get the best vocal out there. And that's why there's so many mic tests and mic reviews on YouTube. And thanks all the other YouTubers too, and everybody that may be watching this, because I love watching them myself. So anyways, I'm just going to keep talking in the same normal voice that I was, but as you see right now, I'm in front of mic number 1, and I guess we'll just do the proximity test. Again, just totally normal talking. And obviously in front of mic 2, and still continuing on with that proximity test. And then we'll jump over to mic number 3. And when I say I'm on it for something like a proximity test, again, I'm talking in the same volume. I'm trying to anyways, with my lips just barely brushing up against the grills of the microphone. So I hope I have these close enough so that you can listen in real time, you know, between mic 1, 2, and 3. As we continue to go along and do this test right here. So I know it's popular too to do the plosive thing, so I'm just going to say, you know, I guess about 1 inch away from each mic in normal tone, I'm just going to say that Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. And once again, Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. And now we're going to go 3, 2, 1. So Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. So there you go. If you're using one of these three microphones that we're talking into and that we're testing today, you may have just a little bit of better feel of what they sound like. And I want to tell you too that there's no EQ applied right now to none of the microphones. They're only gained up. There's no compression, there's no EQ. And I forgot to say already that you're listening to this directly out of a Yamaha DXR12 Mark II. Again, a Yamaha DXR12 Mark II. And once again, a Yamaha DXR12 Mark II. We're going to change the EQ here shortly. And right before we're done, we'll actually throw in a little reverb too, so that you'll get a chance to hear everything the way you may have them set up if you're doing a live show. All right, so I hope that makes sense, and I hope this is going to be good for you. I'm getting way too serious here. Actually, I'm really excited about this, so I'll just show my excitement about doing this right here, and I hope it's cool, I hope it's good. And I always try to do things that I'm like, man, I would like to see that myself. So I hope you're listening to each mic, and like we said, just seeing which one fits best for my particular voice. And who knows, it may not fit your voice, it may fit your voice. So okay, now that we've done all three of those, those examples right there, we're just going to get into just part of the song here. So for each mic. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. But I ain't got no loving lately. It's hard to love me when she's gone. But I ain't got no loving lately. It's hard to love me when she's gone. No, I ain't got no loving lately. It's hard to love me when she's gone. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. All right, well, I really don't do the blues, but it's a little ditty in the blues type feel that I pulled up just to give you something there. Let me fix the EQ of these. I have gig with each three of these microphones, me and Aaron has, and so I know about right where I'm going to need the EQ. I'm going to leave the effects off, and we just touch up the EQ in real time here. All right, sweet. Hey, so anyways, I just set the didn't touch the gains. This is using a Yamaha MG10 mixer. So you just got your basic 3-band EQ. So I just kind of EQ'd these right about from memory where I would use those during a live show. We'll jump over to mic 2 here, and like I said, just EQ'd these about to where I would use them for a live show. And the same thing on mic 3, about where I would use it for a live show. Let's go 3, 2, 1 here with Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. And once again, Peter paid Paul to go pull a prank at the park. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. All right. All right, we're getting just about to the end of this. without touching anything else. Now we got the EQ adjusted, and we just kicked on the reverb. On the Yamaha MG10 mixer, this is the plate reverb, which is number 7. And on mic number 2 here, once again, the plate reverb levels are the same across the board. I'll show you that when we're done here. Again, the Yamaha MG10 XU plate reverb, number 7. And on mic 3 here, the plate reverb, number 7. Actually, I just went to this reverb not too long ago. I was messing around with them. I either used the small room or hall, I think. And then just seemed like the plate reverb, maybe it's my young romance stage with the reverb, but almost seems like it comes through cleaner. And though I thought it was too much, you know, just messing around with it, once I put the mix of guitar in there, I thought that it set in pretty good. So, well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Yeah, my baby likes to love me all night long. But I ain't got no loving lately. It's hard to love me when she's gone. Well, my baby likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Yeah, but it's hard to love me lately. Mess that one up. It's hard to love me when she's gone. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. Well, my baby, she likes to love me all night long. But I ain't got no loving lately. It's hard to love me when she's gone. All right, there you go. Mic number 3, one more time. EQ'd plate reverb on. Mic number 2, one more time. EQ'd plate reverb on. And once again, mic number 1, EQ'd, and the plate reverb is on. Once again, going directly into the Yamaha MG10 XU, no further processing whatsoever, and then shot directly into a Yamaha DXR12 Mark II. Decontour is set to off, and the high pass filter is off as well. So I think that speaker's as flat as I can get it for this test right here, and I think it's time to go up and grab the phone here and do the big reveal, I guess. So excited. All right, guys, I don't even know if I want to show you that. Guys and girls, let me walk you up, just show you the board real quick. And there we go, mic number 1. And mic number 2 and mic number 3. There's the gains. If you're not familiar with the Yamahas, well, you guys know where gains are at the top. There's the top for each one. And real quick, the back of the DXR12 Mark II. Okay, I'm screwing around here. Let me get to what you guys have been waiting for. Here you go. Hope you got your picks in. If you haven't, paused it and think about it. It's going up. There you go. On your right, I believe it should be, is the Shure SM57 with the factory Shure windscreen on it. Number 2, the whole time, been the good old 58. Curious to see who may have guessed that one. And number 3 there, you guys see it, SEV7. So maybe not so much about guessing the mic, but I'm really curious to your ears what mic would have sounded best for my voice. And if you guys use any of these, and how many of you have, still do, or know somebody who has used the 57 here for live vocals. There it is. And of course, dented up 58. It's only a small dent.
This is about a 2005 model, 58 right there. And then the V7's from this year. So. All right, so listen. I hope you stuck around and watch it off. If you're watching this, thanks for doing that. And you know, I think that I hope I was clear. It's not about pick the mic brand or anything. It's more about pick what sounds best. In this situation, I have to pick one for me. Like I said, I've used all three of these gigging, but it's about what really works for you. And I struggle with that myself. I'm in a lot of ways just like kind of a traditionalist. I'm like, man, you gotta play country music live. Gotta have a nice retro kind of acoustic guitar. Be singing through a 58, man, and do some keep the classic country going. And that's how I am. I like sticking by that. But I need to get over that too. I think there are things better for my voice. Though 58 is what I've gigged with most of the time, whether it be a wireless or this wired one. And I did a video on that before, talking about them predictability, reliability, and those are some of the things I like in the 58. But anyways, it really does come down to, this goes for me too, which is best for the application. So it's not about which mic brand, it's about, this was about which would probably be better for your application. And we should all know too that in a live situation, the is going to be different than for, let's say, like podcasting or studio recording. Though I can't wait to do some recording, some vocal recording with this. The applications may dictate the best thing to use. And boy, I like watching videos. The guys that's recorded every instrument along with your vocal instrument here with a 58. So anyways, this video is probably getting too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know. But I'm really curious to know, in your opinion, to you guys' ears, because sound is always subjective, what you like best on my voice. And if your voice, because I have that. I get muddied up real fast. The times I like 58 the best is when I'm using a board that's got a mid sweep. I think I can hit this at about 400 hertz, cut it, and try 5-6 dB, and it really cleans it right up. Somewhere around 450 or something like that for the 58. But I myself hear a lot more detail and clarity in this mic right here, even more so than the V7. I know the V7's getting a lot of following right now. I'm curious to see what you guys think about that. Anyways, let me know. Thanks for sticking around. And like I always say, be good, do good shows. God bless. See you guys. Bye.